Welcome back. This is now day 2 of 100 items from the heart. As you can see, it is still the same day. I am not wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row. However, I decided I wanted to finish at least one wing before I left. So let's try and finish one wing and not find 100 items in one day. Should be going back to the first wing. However, as I was sitting eating lunch over at Mojo's, I noticed David putting out new pieces here. So I'm come to check it out. This is the thing that particularly caught my eye. He hasn't priced it yet. Really cool. Oh, there they are. Pair of enamel horse dishes, $150. Those are spectacular. My transitionals haven't transitioned yet. I'm not wearing sunglasses indoors. This is Dreamed Reality. Here, introduce yourself.
Dreamed Reality Inc. I do whatnot. I do eBay. I kind of do Facebook, and I apparently know cool people.
You are super cool, so that checks out. I got a bunch of really great jewelry from her on Whatnot and at the big DC Fleet. Are you going to be there again?
Yeah, I'm doing that next month. Going to be doing the DC Fleet. I'm going to be doing a lot more of like glass, pottery, that kind of thing, but bringing like some like the lower end costume and then uranium because I've been hoarding it away so people don't buy it.
That's amazing. And that's at the Dallas Expo Center on July 27th and 28th and 29th?
I think it's 2 days. It's something like that, yeah. I don't know.
28th and 29th. That's what it is. That's the Saturday and Sunday in July.
I'm on vacation right now, and then I'll like basically be on vacation again. Which, by the way, I don't always sound like this. So if you've been in my live streams, I won't normally sound like this.
I love that, though. I love the rasp. Nothing like a good, unique voice. I can speak for myself.
I've taught like hundreds of people how to play all-play games, which, by the way, shout out all-play, I guess.
That's awesome. All right, well, we're going to keep shopping. See you guys. I had to show off my favorite booth, especially because you guys just watched me use such discipline. Look at this. Look at the owls.
Not in your cart already.
I know. And you know what else it was? This.
Oh, I didn't even notice him.
I know.
Oh, he's got one little chippy.
See, I didn't even see it. I couldn't even see straight.
I'll be your fun sponge.
That's so good. Look at this.
Oh, that's funky. This almost gives me Haskellly vibes just because it's so awkward.
Isn't that awesome? The dogwood? I almost got that one.
I like it, but I also feel like it's a hobbyist. And that's like tricky for me. I can't really do
dogwood.
Oh my god, look at it. Okay, I gotta
That's
get this
amazing.
one. I have to. That's a lion. That is.
See,
so
I didn't
cool.
even finish looking through it.
He's missing a rhinestone, but I can put that in.
That's dang. Okay, I'm looking away and giving you first dibs.
Oh no!
I've been here for 3 hours. Look at this. Fenton Santa, 45.
Oh, that's a great.
I love this little evening in Paris.
That would do so well with you. Look at
Compact.
the cat with the fish on the brooch.
Oh yeah, that's really fun too.
I love that it's like the lucite dome.
Yeah, I had one similar in my cat.
So are you just like exhausted from cats at this point?
Oh, not at all. I've already picked up a few. And then they have those Bakelite pieces back there. I actually have the matching faceted one. I got here.
Oh, nice. I
love it. Look at that. I didn't spot it. You have a good eye. The folding reading glasses.
I was just at my optometrist and they had a display of them and I was like, can I buy some of those?
That's so funny. I actually have a pair of my own in my personal collection. I got them from George. I definitely paid more than that, and that has the case.
Yeah. And it looks like, I think it even has all the rhinestones.
So I did go ahead and pick up those folding glasses. I think they're so fantastic. That was a really great deal at $25 with the case too. And this helio glass, oh my gosh, how fun. Sandy got me turned on to the helio glass. That's a really cool color. I actually like the bigger one. I don't know why the bigger one is less. It's $37.50. I feel like that's a good price. Like, see, look, here are the helio candlesticks. They're $75 each. I don't understand why the compotes are less. It's pretty great. Now, this is a color I've never seen before. Avocado Fudded Bowl, $47.50. That is stupid pretty. I feel like avocado's the color of the year. Maybe it's just because it's close to my favorite color. then look at the kind of like turquoise-ish candy jar. That's neat. Really great colors to this kind of glass. I feel like it's Cambridge, but I could be mistaken. I'm sure there's other people that make it. Look at this head vase right next to these really neat mid-century candle holders. The candle holders are at $45 and the head vase is at $45 as well. That's a good buy for a collector. She's in great shape. Oh my God. Stop it right now. Look at those glasses. Oh my gosh, and the Andy Griffith Show trading cards. Those are so fun. The Indian head nickel bracelet is pretty neat too. And I'm a big fan of this Meets collectible. Oh, it's a mirror priced on back, of course. I wonder if this is locked. It probably is. Let's find out. It's a really neat candlestick holder with the screen. So cool. It's in great shape. Look at this totally Hollywood Regency brush. That is fantastic with the big rhinestone. I love that style. Also noteworthy, all these really neat wall sconces, like the glass dingleberries, for lack of better terms, and the candelabras. Also, this oil painting is pretty spectacular. It's well framed. Over here, notice this little porcelain box. That is really sweet. 25 on that. This booth has such fun stuff. I love this old child suitcase with the ballerina decal on it. Hey, look, there's that Higgins fused glass. Kind of like that one piece I saw on the way here that I thought was really great. Definitely was spendy. I like the other one better, even though it was twice more, if I remember correctly. Oh, look at this little, what is this, Yusuko? She's missing her umbrella, but she's so fun, the little shopper girl. Whoa. There it is. Oh, there's a chip. I was gonna say, even at 89, that's a good buy. That blue Burmese Fenton dish back there, that's spectacular. The other thing I noticed is this Victorian vase here. I think it's really neat. The only thing about it is I don't like the sharp, like kind of hard end at the top. It's not my kind of style, honestly. What is that? Flower crystal perfume bottle. I have found some really great gems in this booth. Like this, look at this child suitcase. That's so fun. I feel like I have a thing for children's suitcases, which sounds super creepy when you say it out loud like that. What is this chick? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Wind up musical, made in Hong Kong. That is so fun. Kind of reminiscent of the old wood carved German ones, the cuckoo clocks. This is an interesting looking cat. And although it's not really my style, I love this funky lamp with this mid-century buffet. What do they call this? A cabinet. Yeah, that's super fun. So we've made it back to the back of this building. This is where I bought my last item yesterday. So far, for my next round of 20 items, I have 2, so I need 18. And my plan was to finish this building and call it a day. Oh, there they are again. I feel like you could spend an hour looking through this case alone. I would really like to take a look at that. There's something about that Weller red. I feel like that's unusual. I noticed it the last time I was here, and I'm surprised it's still there. I don't know, it might be close. There's just something about the red with the frog that's, you know what it is, maybe it's that little bit of red paint loss that throws me off. I feel like for $36, if I was gonna try and resell it, it would have to be pristine. There's another piece I am super, super partial to. It's that rainbow glass decanter with the flame stopper. That's priced at $249. That thing is, for lack of a better word, epic. And down here, I feel like Sandy would really appreciate this. The tiny mouth vase. It's got really great shape to it. Something back there caught my eye. It says signed Joe Clairman. Swallowtail Studios Art Glass Vase, $249. It's got such a crazy look to it. And it's got, oh man, that is awesome. I don't know anything about Joe Clearman, but I think I'm gonna Google him out of curiosity. Google him out of curiosity. Well, at first Google, that's even more interesting because it looks like all the pieces that have sold by him recently have been lamps, as so far as I can see, and they go for big money. But they don't look like that. That one's very different. The other ones I'm looking at are pulled feather. That's a cameo style. This is so great. Look at this. It's a button box. But the way it's shaped is so funky. Talk about jewelry caskets. Look at that with the bevel glass. That thing's huge. That's a really nice marbleized bakelite bangle. I actually have that one in green. I got a really good deal on it. And I think I looked at this last time. It's a Darren Goodman art glass vase. I'm not familiar with the artist, but I do love the color and style of that thing. There was something else I was looking at. Where is it? Of course, the dancer. What was I looking at? No. And of course, not to be forgotten, this incredible David Stewart alligator planter. I looked that up last time I was here with Sandy. It's so cool. There was something else I was looking at, and it's completely disappeared. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Oh my gosh, the color on that little green threaded glass mini vase. So cool. Well, I was looking at the micro mosaic frame, and I noticed how strange the photo was in it. That's $45. That's really cool. I like the marriage of that. And of course the bakelite zigzag bangle. Definitely a harder to find style. Carved antler articulated figure. Well, if that's not unique, I don't know what is. Looks like Lucas and Joe missed a paperweight. There's a nice Murano one sitting there for $34. What a unique Lendo set. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. Look at the glass on this ladle. That is really cool. It looks super old. The other thing I noticed is this little, it's definitely newer. It says handmade Wendell August sun dish. That's really neat. It's only $4.50. Let me see if I can get a key. The thing that caught my eye while I was looking at that is actually this. Roseville creamware, the Goodnight candlestick holder. That is amazing. Wow. That seems like a piece for a collector. Like, they just need to know it's here. It's really cool. Happy Monday to me and happy Tuesday to you. I am back at the heart of Ohio for day 2. I am doing 20 items a day from this antique mall, America's biggest and best. The brothers have gotten me hyped up on black coffee, so I'm ready to go. And what's most exciting, of course, is today we get to see Janet. So excited to see Janet. And yeah, so we're picking out 20 items a day and then selling them the next day on Whatnot under FollowThatBug. Again, if you're not on Whatnot, you can use the link in the description to sign up. It's in every video of mine, and that gives you a $15 free credit to any show. So let's go in and hit another wing. So yesterday we started down 1. Today I'm gonna start down 6. This is that vendor I'm just obsessed with. They have the coolest stuff. Like, look at this Mickey Mouse bottle. Oh my gosh, what is that vase? Check, sign, what? Sign, check, glass, melon form vase, $149. That thing is really wild. And over here, there was something else that caught my eye. Of course, that paperweight vase is gorgeous. No wonder it's Orient and Flume. And then this is so cool. Look at this Pigeon Forge owl tile. I've never seen a tile like that by them. Usually just see the actual owls. I think I've had one too many cups of coffee. Look at that thing. Cohen Cobalt Elephant. And that is a really, really different rolling pin. What a cool advertisement. Vintage Lewis and Marks Bro, Newport, Kentucky rolling pin and saved dough. I guess it was for a, oh, it's like for a store. Oh, there's the picture. See, that's what I'm talking about. The history you can learn just from being in here and taking your time is insane. Also, speaking of insane, look at this thing. That's crazy too. And amongst the paperweights, it's actually this one that stands out to me the most. It's hard to see. It's got a really interesting center to it. I wonder, $10 art glass paperweight. There's something really interesting about that one. Good morning. How fun is this table set? That's cool. Ah, I see 20% off in this booth. I like these signs. I'm not used to looking for them. I found something really cool in this case once. It was an Italian ashtray. That's a really interesting looking clown plate. I love the Italian stuff. And that looks like maybe a Sasha Brastoff lighter. That's cool. No, it's not. Matthew Adams. Similar style though. Kind of into the little silver plate. Oh, basket. I was looking at the bears. The bears are neat. They're napkin ring and salt cellar. That's cute. The basket's neat too. Now this, the applied cherries vase. That's at $59.50. I don't know if I could get too much more out of that after fees. I kind of feel like cherries, man. Hard to find with all the cherries there. It's a pretty cool one. It's incredible it's not chipped at the top. I feel like they're always chipped when you see that style. So I did do a little research just because I'm having kind of a hard time walking away from it. My gut's telling me it's a good deal. It might be acrylic. I looked it up, and ones that are less spectacular in shape have recently sold for upwards of $99 on the bay. So I think I am actually going to go ahead and pick that up. As long as it's in good condition as it looks to be, I will add that to my Wednesday sale on Whatnot. This is such a great beer advertisement. The graphic on that is everything. And the day glow effect on that is awesome. I bet that lights up like a Christmas tree. I also really love the look of this red Zenith radio. So fun. I know Jacob has showcased this before. This Weller squirrel is really insane. When you see it in person, it pops even more. It takes a lot for something to stand out along all this stuff. So I did go ahead and pick up that antique cherries vase. I think that's really special. I don't think I'll lose on it. It's a little bit of a gamble throwing it on Whatnot, but I think it's a special piece, so I think I'll be all right. This booth is so exciting. There's so much happening. Look at this cat croc thing. Louisville pottery cats. That's awesome. I really like the little country gentleman tobacco holder. Also noteworthy, I don't know if you can really see it from here, this Clemson pottery clown set is really fantastic. Although Clemson and clowns are two things that don't do that great for me, so I'm not gonna dig too hard for it. And look at this little Linda Lee face powder. I love the old cosmetic. Well, it's no wonder why I love coming to this booth. They have really great half dolls, but what they really do well is perfume bottles. I love the floor lamp bottle. Ironically, I actually got that same perfume bottle in another booth one time I was here, and I paid like $14 for it or something. $85 isn't far from what mine sold for. And those little really fine glass striped bottles in the back are really, really neat. And of course the figural ones, I think they're so fantastic. Like, look at the little man. And they have the lucite one, the little rogue tin. Evening in Paris, another super collectible item. What is that blue and white box? That's interesting. Japan geisha nail stone. Interesting. The shell box is cool too. Some really beautiful purses, the metal mesh. This one in particular is definitely my favorite. The pattern on that pops. The condition is unreal. That one's at $225. Down here, just so many awesome littles.
Holy moly!
And then in this showcase, I was admiring this frog planter. There's a lot of little stuff to pay attention to in here. That's an interesting little cat. I've had that one before. I can't remember what it was. Got some great glass owls. And I was looking at the Hogland decanter, but it's really that lighter back there. Okay, it's $330. I was gonna say that Murano lighter is amazing. This frog, how cool is he? Oh my gosh, these are kind of neat. They look like Westmoreland, these glass butterflies. I have not seen those before. Of course, the couple things that I'm interested in this case, I can't see the price on. I like the glass butterflies and this frog. That might even be Napier. I can't tell. And in the case next to it, conveniently located, is this little ceramic art studio cat for 10 bucks. I'm gonna be picking that up as well. Lord help me, they got 20% off in this booth. This is, oh my gosh. Okay, so first and foremost, the sewer tile folk art owl is insanely cool. The little Leo Ward Amberina Cardinal, not Carnival. That's 15, so that would be 12. That's a really good deal for that. And then over here, this unusual Ormolu gold basket. That is fantastic. See the lucite flowers at 69 with the 20% off. That's about what I'd get for it. And I love the vintage Moonglow bow clip. And with the 20%, this is a great. Well, I went ahead and got the L's. I also rescued the Fine A Japan Valentine's Day planter, which I think my last one sold for $169. There's a lot in this case. It's a bit overwhelming. I might come back for it and look at it later. I also snagged a really great little Japan Humor Bisque ashtray that I didn't show, but I'll show it at some point. I'm gonna bring it back with me. And what do we have here? R. Hag iridescent glass paperweight, made in Canada. Well, that's kind of nice. But more into this Pilgrim Amethyst teardrop stopper. Oh, that's so neat. But also look at this. John Wendell. I'm thinking it's Wenzel pottery face. That is so neat. And this has really good form to it. Hall. I wouldn't have thought that. Interesting. Maybe it's not what I'm thinking of. But alas. Over here, stained glass sun face circa 1960. That is cool. And look at this. This is a unique Murano ashtray. The shape of it is really wild. That's at 35. And this, I think I've looked at this before. Costa Boda, yeah. 25, that's not a bad deal. Oh, I look at this every time. Well, only the past 2 times. I don't think it was there before. It's so cool. Here's a surprising one. This I thought was going to be like glass, but it's actually lucite. That's really cool. I wonder if that's Dorothy Thorpe. So I tried doing the walkaway test and I just couldn't let this go. What's really interesting about it is that it says circa 1960, and there's a couple glass companies that were doing a similar sun face around that time. And of course Blinko was one of them, and of course Blinko also started with stained glass windows. That's not what this is, I'm assuming, but it's got some age to it and it's got that look. I think it's a really good piece. I don't think I'm gonna lose at 38. Oh my gosh, this booth has 20% off too. I love the little heart, double heart frame back there in that Hollywood Regency style. All the Hollywood Regency style, really. The Prisoner of Love, fuzzy ceramic, that's hilarious. And then over here, the sugar cat on chair. But this, whoa, the red perfume bottle's wild. But I think the real win over here is probably those Venetian goblets. God, those are pretty. Look at these. Snake vases. Vaseline opalescent snake. Oh, it's $129 each. I thought it was $129 for the pair. I was like, why are those sitting here? Also, the freaking green Viking cat is finally 20% off. I almost, even George was kind of like, ooh, that's a little close when it wasn't. And we went back and forth on it. It's definitely a harder to find piece. But in the case next to it, look at this. That is one serious necklace. Parrot pearls ceramic necklace. That is so cool. And then over here, the Millefiore brooch. That is gorgeous. And noteworthy, look at that. That is actually Strathern. $35 on that is super cheap. I just had a bunch of them. Otherwise, I might entertain it. And the floating pig marble is pretty great. But I really like that Blinko picture. And back there, the tangerine vase is gorgeous, but it's actually this Wayne Husted piece that's at $58 that I'm kind of like, wait, what? It looks like the last two sold for $70, which is a little bit less than I expected, actually. So $58 with the 10%, that's definitely a great deal. I'm kind of distracted by this. Look at that perfume bottle. That thing is wild. Talk about epic. Look at this Victorian Jack in the Pulpit. That is insanely cool at $235. Man, that is absolutely beautiful. I kind of like the unpopular opinion, maybe. I don't know. Let me know. I kind of like that more than the green Viking cat. Is that crazy? Here's another vendor that has really fun stuff. There's that creepy doll. That's too funny. The hook and eye leopard rug. But this thing is so neat. This lamp. I love the glaze on that. Back here, I see the Czech dresser set. I think it's Czech. Bavarian? German. Just kidding. German. And then I love all their carnival chalkware cats. They are priced right about where they need to be, so I can't do anything with them except for admire them. Oh my god, look at this plastic fruit garland. 12-foot plastic fruit garland, $80 and 20% off. That is a steal for a collector. That plastic stuff is not cheap. There's that insanely spectacular giant Hula Girl stained glass. So cool. How cool is the Flash Gordon Halloween mask? All right, well, this booth has my attention. It says 30% off. That's a crazy bowl. Of course, I see the Blinko fan base back there. I actually have one similar. And this is really crazy. This peacock vase, the shape of that is everything. But, alas, it's actually that red Murano bowl. This amethyst pedestal is pretty neat. But also, what is going on with this paperweight? That is a crazy shape. 45. Yeah, I mean, that red is the win for me. I might want to get a key for that. Those cat head salt and pepper shakers are so great. And the artist walking doll is so funny. I love that it's got its original palette. And of course, the Felix fall down toy. I love this little celluloid dog soap dish. I feel like you never see them in that good condition. It's $50, but it's 40% off. Yeah, I'd say $30 for a collector in that condition. Hard to find in that condition. I really like the color of this green pottery bowl. Unfortunately, it's got a chip. It's neat because it looks like a glass rose bowl from afar. And look at these like fun little crocheted shoes. The little Cinderella slippers. Little acro agate piece. How much do they have on that? 25. Really nice color to it. Now in here, this caught my attention. Check out this little pottery vase. That's cute. $6. I think it's new though. And this, they say, not early, but this style, really nice glaze. They're not wrong. It's really great color and shape to that. Now, how cool is this 1930s Wilson basketball? Well, this is definitely one of the coolest things I've seen so far. Folk art make do pincushion. But what's really cool about it is it's a hand. That is neat. I actually think I'm going to take a gamble on that. I think, I don't know if I'm going to win necessarily, but pincushions are a hot commodity. And if you are a pincushion connoisseur, that is the one. Plus, it can be our hand of the hour. Whatever this crazy obelisk thing is, it's definitely wild looking. I love this old sign. The font on that is awesome. I'm interested in this case. Look, there's another one of those weird obelisk things. Over here, some nice perfume bottles. Seem to be some German ones. I'm assuming that smoky one in the back is German. I had one like that not long ago and sold for good money. What do they have on that one? 20 bucks. Now in this case, this little dresser box here caught my attention. Of course, I saw this online. When Jacob was showing off the dolls, I gasped a little. I love this style. But the dresser box, I'm like wondering if it's got damage or something. Oh no, it says 55. I thought I said $5. I was like, what's wrong? And even that half doll with the umbrella and everything, even at $50, that's a really good deal. And like, look at this half doll. She's got her little pin cushions in her. That is so great. Some really good German ones. They're all definitely priced to sell, I'd say. What's crazy is this. That's got to say 120. Okay, it does say 122. I was gonna say, oh, they've got me on their numbers a couple times. You have to pay attention to your numbers here, because I was gonna say that is $100 doll all day, and it's priced at 22, but it's not. They know it. Well, of course they know it. Look at what they've got. It's got such quality. Like this silver-plated mirror, I think that's really great. The dresser mirror. And here it is. Check this out. This is a great deal. The marbleized giraffes. I've actually never even seen them. And it's 2 for $28. So I feel like we need this.
The giraffes.
All right, now check this freaking lamp out. This is everything. That is at $159. That is so cool. The fact that it's all there. Wow, look at the Howdy Doody with the articulated Howdy Doody with the Wonder Bread. That's so cool. And you usually see the visible man, but you never really see the visible woman. I think that's the first time I've seen the woman. Okay, so very cool is the Magic 8 Ball that's in the original box. Wow, the box alone is everything. I'm kind of curious how much that is. You can't see the price from here. I might see if I can get a price on that. These snuff bottles, the yellow ones, are really neat. I wonder what kind of material that is. How neat. Look at the little Scotty dog charm bracelet with the celluloid Scotties. I think they're celluloid. Actually, one is. I don't know about the other. The other might just be... It's like... They say Japan. They're probably that carved material, plastic material. A little thicker than celluloid. And it's sterling underneath. And I love this, what appears to be Italian dog, the terrier. Yeah, it is Italian. $48. He's spectacular. I love the graphics on these old punch boards. This one's quite special because it's got the Art Nouveau pinup girl sailor on it. That's really fun. $18. I feel like that's a decent price even with the wear, but these don't do that well for me, which is really surprising. I don't know. I think it's really cool. I see them go for better money, but for me, I don't know. I don't think I have the people for it. And I spotted the little Italian clown egghead, the egg holder. Yeah, Italy clown cup. Oh my gosh, the parrot duster. That's so great. Now, I did get them to open the case for the Magic 8 Ball. The box was in such good condition. It's actually from 1948, but $30 is definitely a little steep for me. So, while it's cool, a collector will be excited to see it since the box is all there. Oh my gosh, look at this funny little postcard. The woman always pays. What a weird thing. All right, I finished 6 kind of early, although I've been here for 2 hours. I think I'm gonna start down here this time. Funny enough, this is the wing I usually start. And this time I did it last. I love the graphic on the matchbox there. I love the old kind of romantic military style. Well, that's weird. Red clay sculpture. It's very heavy. It's very different. Signed 1999. What a great squirrel. That's at 28. I don't know if I want to ship this thing though. That's the only thing. I feel like it's a really neat piece. Looks well done. Oh my God. How did I not see this immediately? Even though it's got a little bit of wear, look at this compact. It's $18 and we need a key. I always love going into this booth. They have such quality stuff. That's really nice. The color and shape on that is cool. It's these bookends though. Oh no, it's a fishbowl holder. How cool. Don't see that every day. And speaking of Art Nouveau, look at that. I can't make it out. Corel. Oh man, that is gorgeous. That looks very expensive. Wow, that's a cool Bakelite bracelet. Look at that, the stretch with the carved cameo. That's at $130. That is priced to sell. That is not easy to find. Another great thing about coming here is you learn about things that you find out in the wild. I actually have this exact vase. I didn't know the origin of it. I held it because I paid 25 bucks for it and it had a little chip. But I knew it was something special. And here, I knew it was Lot style, but Austrian art glass. I trust this person, so Austrian my vase is. I try to avoid looking in this case. I inevitably see something I don't need. Wait a minute, look at this crazy Bakelite carousel, $125. Oh, wait, keys. And just as I was afraid, kind of as soon as you pick it up, the paint starts falling off a little bit more, so I decided to leave it. Yeah, so as I was saying, they have some great pieces. Those crazy butterfly glasses. There's a couple of really fun shaped Bakelite bangles I like, especially this one and those two. I love the geometric carved. Some really great brooches. I love the reverse carved lucite at $85, and this really sweet little celluloid bracelet. It's way too small. It's definitely made for a child, but I don't know if you can make it out. It's got a tiny little cat on it. Well, I see a couple more things. I love the owl faucet, but it's actually the little boudoir pin cushion with the pearls. That is so sweet. Probably late 50s, early 60s. That's at $12. I think I'd do well with that. Also, this is a really good one. A lot of the times they are repaired. I'm not sure if that one is. Definitely worth a look at. Wow, that's cool. Furniture protector, how about that? That's a really awesome little enamel painted cobalt perfume bottle. That's only $22.50 too. Neat little Bakelite brooch there. That's at $30. I love that little cranberry cup. I just had one like that. And the little plastic horse pin. That's so cute. It's like bubblegum charm size. I love all the pixie wear, especially the relish back there. That's at $3.75. But look at this one. The Menschenk Goldman Spring Bee. That is so fantastic. Really a hard to find piece. There's more of those Higgins pieces. I love the ones with the flowers. They're so great. Looks like another Viking owl here. Yep. $10 on that. I'll pocket that for a later date since I already have one in my sale. That's a good deal. Now, I would normally turn down this way into 7. However, I'm very distracted by what's going on over here. I'm being summoned. All right, so let's break this down because this is pretty intense over here. I feel like the Bond theme song playing in the background is very apropos. Check out the amethyst and holy bottle. That's at $220. This crazy lucite lamp at $155. Another crazy lucite sculpture. Some really nice vases. Of course, I personally like the Ellie Smith pedestal right there at $130. The Kanaa in blue is something you don't see every day. This bittersweet is kind of wild. That one's at $1.99. Really fun shape to it. And I love the Blinko. Or Pilgrim, interesting. I would have thought Blinko. Pilgrim, is it? I kind of trust them, so I'm gonna say it looks like the Blinko, but that's pretty neat. I'm assuming they are right and I am wrong. Really cool Blinko display sign. Those are hard to find. And I love the compote, that tangerine. Look at that Fenton Carnival vase. That is gorgeous. That's priced to go to a collector quick. Over here, see a little hobnail rose bowl. That's sweet, but I'm more into the ballet box, honestly. How great is the envelope? I love the graphic on that. I also really like this Murano duck at $39. All right, a couple more things here. Look at this freaking Empoli. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I love that color. I'm such a sucker. Excuse me. And also the Victorian oxblood basket. That's pretty neat. I love that oxblood. All eyes on this swag lamp. Oh my gosh, check this thing out. That is priced at $210, and from the condition I'm seeing from at least this side, that is amazing. Those are always super rough when I see them. That is so good. Lucite, oh, that's so neat. I bet that gives off great light too, like the color. Oh, and I love these ashtrays. Electro match. So cool. I think it was like for a table lighter. I think there was an ashtray that went with it, and then this was for a table lighter. As is, I think it's missing the actual lighter part. Oh my gosh, look at this. This clock is spectacular. I wish it didn't have, of course, everybody wish it didn't have this damage right here. Really neat. Well, I am approaching a quite dangerous booth for myself. I already see a couple things back there. The cat in the vase. I'm gonna go ahead and put my basket down. I almost inevitably find something insanely perfect in this booth. Look at this. Associated Press. What is it? The wire. That is so cool. Like, how do you even come across something like that? But, you know, for me, what a neat chair. Interesting. It's over here. Oh. There's something different about this. 46 on the cat. And then this vase. It's a really weird color. Look at this bowl. MCM Pottery Starburst bowl. Well, that's freaking cool. Another really neat piece. These are super good. The funeral. Anything macabre. I can't even. I can't even. All right, look at this Austrian iridescent footed bowl. That's so cool. And then this, I think that is Pilgrim, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Pilgrim or Rainbow. $69 on that. That's not bad at all. And this is really cool. This Chinese carved jade double ram. Another neat piece of bakelite. Good grief. Dracula. Surprisingly, I think my favorite is actually this Greyhound statue. What do they say about this? Cast bronze figure of seated whippet. Signed Manet on marble base. That thing is crazy. Here's another booth I've been kind of waiting for. Again, I'm gonna put my basket down and snoop around. Look at this Empoli piece. That is so fantastic. I love the optic on that. Also noteworthy is the Empoli cased Italian genie bottle. Wait, with stopper? I didn't see the stopper. Well, that's freaking cool. This vendor had a crazy collection of Kewpies. I guess that this is what's left. I bought a bunch of them, honestly. Of course, this is where Miss Pat's Petunia came from. I love the carnival chalkware. Over here, there's a few really special Czechoslovakian uranium pieces. feel like I almost bought one and there was something about it. I think it was a little close. I think that's what it was. And I think one had a chip. I think it's this one. It has a chip at the edge. Yeah, that's the one I really liked. It's chipped though, unfortunately. Still really neat. I immediately noticed this because of this. I'm wondering if this is gonna look like what I want it to look like when I turn it down. It is. Oh my gosh, this is the best pocket ashtray ever, and it's $5. Sold. So I have 14 items in the show already. I think I'm gonna make this number 15 because it's different. It's a huge bag of old black and white photos, and it's $16. I feel like that's a good deal. With 5 items left to go for the day, I decided to backtrack, I should say, into building 7. Well, I already see a couple things that are really neat. I love the brass key thermometer. That's only $12.50. The other thing that's really cool is this antique beaded purse. That's at $39. That's a good deal. I can't tell all of the condition, but the colors on that are spectacular. Another thing I always really like, I usually get these with pinup girls. They've honestly gotten harder to find, these reverse painted thermometers. I think this one's really special. I love the graphic on it, the little snow scene, and it says, go to church next Sunday somewhere. That's at $16. I think that's really cool. Whoa. Odd Fellows blue and pink velvet robe. That is special. Well, I miscounted. I have 17 items, so I have 3 more to go. This is really fun, even though it's new. I love the color on that. There's all kinds of stuff going on in here. These are the booths I really, really like, other than the super snazzy stuff. The ones where you see something new, something old, and something weird and old. And something really weird and really old. Now back there's something you really don't see every day. Look at the folk art cat. That's at $44.99. That thing is wild. I think I see some glue on it on one arm, so I don't know if I want to do anything with that. It's so neat though. Nope, it was an optic illusion. It's not glued. I'm not sure how that would do though. It's pretty spectacular. I'm not sure how well it would ship either. I love this cotton jar. That's really neat. It says 22, but wait, no, it doesn't say 22. It says $2. Oh, but the lid is as is. I see the lid's got some damage. That's still cool though. Wait, $2? What else is in here? That's cool back there. That looks like Morgantown glass. What do they have on that Morgantown vase? There you go, 95. They have the greatest shapes, I swear. That's kind of neat. Weird little owl made of washers. And I love the Vargas Girls cards. That's awesome. Pinup Girl and Risque cards, man, that is a whole different ballgame of collectible. Back here, love the green slag glass bowl. $49. That's a good deal for a collector, especially with that 10%. That thing is pretty. Really pretty ornate frame. Cast metal. What's really crazy are these guys. Something really weird about the twin. Whoa, look at this. Cinnabar 95. That thing's freaking rad. What's Mama got going on back here? Awesome mid-century pottery goose. What's this little giraffe? Looks like Norcrest almost. I think it is. $4. All right, and I'll take the little giraffe figurine made in Japan for $4. That's a good deal. I feel like this is a giraffe heavy sale. Look at the frog planter. That's great. $18 as is though. I was gonna say that's a really good price on that. Oh, I love this little doll head bank. She is so cute. $12. That's adorable. Nope, at second glance, I just realized she's got a little chip. Might not seem like a big deal, but I want to make sure I'm being very cautious about that kind of thing. What is this? Looks like a cologne bottle. Barber Wash Wait, that's cool. Barber Wash Mr. Bottle. I don't know if that's actually what it says, but made me chuckle. No way. I wonder if this is the piece that came from George. George had, it probably is. What are the odds of it not being? It's Canadian glass. It's so freaking spectacular. George had this out in his booth at the Sunlighted Extravaganza, or at least one like it. And the way it popped was actually insane. Wow, look at that string holder. That's fantastic. I love the look of that. What is it? It's supposed to be a Dutch boy? Dutch girl? Really neat. How great are those bar chairs? I have a new appreciation for horse stuff, but it's actually this. Ceramic German Shepherd wall hanging at $55. That thing is so cool. Ooh, look at what we have here. First of all, the cat creamer. Ah, Kelsey Pilgrim, that's a nice one. 33. This looks like somebody I know, actually. Oh, I was admiring good old Jocko over there, and then I looked over. Yikes. That is a super cool Cathnas paperweight. With just 2 items left for the day, I'm entering into building number 8. How cool is this? Striped green fruit face condiment jar, $24. Oh my gosh, it's got cherry eyes and a banana nose. That's pretty spectacular. As tempted as I am, its name is Mr. Yummy, and apparently that's about what they go for, so I'm gonna leave it, regrettably. It's so neat though. Back here, some really neat mid-century pieces. I love this Rosendahl set. That is neat. And this picture here. Wow, look at the kneeler. A couple things going on here. One, this salesman sample of the nameplates for the caskets. That is so cool. The condition on that is amazing, and the quality of the engraving and everything, really neat. I love stuff like that. But what really has my attention is this Japanese poison bottle with the skull. I'm kind of intrigued by that. Really fantastic selection of Bakelite napkin rings, some of which I've never even seen before. I can't even make out what that animal in the back is. Here's some neat stuff. Look at the little cat pottery and the French hand dish. That's at $3.50. These are pretty great. Look at the smoking frog salt and pepper shakers made in Japan. There's a few really great salt and pepper shakers in here. Look at this Tupperware set with the butterflies. Those are super fun. Those ones, oh, those ones are only $6. That's crazy. I kind of like the smoking frogs though. I feel like we need those. So I just had lunch, and I had one more item left for the day. I was kind of done filming, and there was one thing that I just couldn't stop thinking about. It might not be the best deal, but it needs to be rescued. Item number 20, the hand of the hour.